It turns out that all of that foundation knowledge is just foundation knowledge. What we really want the AI to do is to learn how to solve problems, learn how to reason, apply rules, apply knowledge, break a problem down one by one, step by step, and solve problems. That's intelligence. But you can't teach an AI that skill of solving problems. You can't teach AI reasoning without first having a foundation knowledge of what are numbers, how do words work together, what's syntax, what's grammar, so that it could learn some basic knowledge. Once it has the basic knowledge like we have AI today, notice how quickly we're teaching them how to reason.
Right.
And so it's learning how to reason. It's learning how to solve problems. It's learning how to solve math problems, geometry problems, prove theorems, prove logic. It's starting to learn those things by itself, and so it's really fantastic.
Well, this next level, even now, when you look at a deeper search from GPT, when you look at Grok,
Yeah.
they have opinions.
Yeah.
They're thoughtful. They're not yes men anymore.
Well, they'll argue with you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
happening now, though.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Well, I'm in the industry, so we see progress. And
You're in the kitchen.
I can tell you that AI is going to progress very quickly over the next several years, and the answers that it provides, it will be surely more accurate, surely much more contextually relevant, and it'll be able to answer and solve problems that are quite useful to us.
What can our nation and our government do to further what you're talking about?
Well, I think that our country should also invest in AI. We should, of course, be talk about the importance of the technology, apply regulation where it makes sense, but also invest in using AI across the country in every.
Well, why don't we have a strategic AI reserve? We have one for something as meretricious as Bitcoin.
We should at least build the AI infrastructure so all of our scientists in the United States can use the AI infrastructure. And however it comes about, whether it's a strategic reserve, but the country needs to invest in an AI infrastructure.
Now, when we talk about this, we almost immediately talk about the Chinese and almost a Sputnik-like race in 1957. Are we being too small-minded, and we shouldn't be thinking about the amount of business you do with China? Maybe the things are much further along than that mentally? Are we constraining ourselves with these discussions about politics and tariffs? Are these too small?
I think it's safe to say that we can't hold any country back or anyone back in advancing and developing intelligence. And surely AI is just digital intelligence.
Okay.
And so I think everyone is going to develop it. If everyone's going to be developing it, let's make sure that they develop it on American technology, American architecture, and the American standards. And so that's what I would advocate. And then secondarily, I would say, let's make sure that we are creating the conditions and investing in a way that allows our country to be far, far, far ahead. And so everything that we can do to speed up our advancement, everything we could do to speed up education here, startups here, economic development here using artificial intelligence, we absolutely should.
No, but when there was this DeepSeek issue, your stock took a $600 billion hit. I tried to reach you. I was told it was quiet period, that we could have easily explained that this is actually good for NVIDIA.
Yeah.
Why not have said that during that period?
We were during a quiet period.
But you still came out 2 days before. It was 25 days, and then you did it in a video 2 days before.
Well, next time you should contact me directly, and I'll come out and explain it.
Well, because it's a good thing.
Yeah, R1 DeepSeek was a fantastic thing, and the reason for that is because R1 is the first open source reasoning model. What makes R1 incredible is that it reasons. That's why the answer is so good, and it breaks the problem down step by step. It asks itself while it's thinking, comes up with several different options for the answer. It might actually verify that the answer is correct. It solves a quadratic equation, takes the number, plugs it back in, and makes sure that it actually solves the equation. And so it's a reasoning AI. This reasoning AI consumes 100 times more compute than a non-reasoning AI.
And that's you.
It was exactly the opposite. It was the exact opposite conclusion that everybody had. And it actually consumes 100 times more computing.
Well, it's kind of amazing because people are threatened by quantum. Quantum may use 1,000 times more compute.
Well, we're going to have to go help all the quantum computer companies, and this is going to be the first conference at GTC where we have a quantum day. And so all of my friends in the quantum industry are going to come, and we're working together to create classical quantum hybrid computers, because a computer can't just be quantum, and we like quantum to be able to accelerate many algorithms. And so creating a classical quantum computer using this architecture we call CUDA Q, it's been adopted by the
2 years, 5 years, 10 years?
Well, I'm not making any more predictions.
No, right.
Yeah,
And
I'm not
I didn't
making
mean
any
to
more
put you on the spot
predictions.
then.
Yeah, but I do know that all of our colleagues are working as fast as they can. I know they're making excellent progress, and we're working with everybody to accelerate the developments of quantum. But right now, we're $150 billion of AI infrastructure into trillions of dollars we have to go build. And so we have partnerships with BlackRock and Microsoft, and we're going to go get the supply chain and the infrastructure ready upstream as well as downstream. And the demand is really incredible. We announced several things yesterday, and let me make it very simple this way. We're building AI infrastructure for the cloud. That everybody knows.
That's true.
That's true. Everybody knows that. They're just delighted that all of a sudden AI reasoning is going to require 100 times more computing, and the demand is incredible. So that's AI cloud. What we announced yesterday is that we're going to take AI infrastructure into 2 new industries. One is enterprise IT. Half of the world's capex is in enterprise. Enterprise is, how the economy.
It's not consumer people.
It's not consumer. It's enterprise. And it's the IT department of enterprise. And so we have to help them integrate AI into the world's companies, right. IT with new AI infrastructure. And then the third growth opportunity for us now is AI for robotics. Before you have robots, you have to do AI for robotics. They have to be smart. Right. And so that's going to take mountains of infrastructure as well. And so we now have to build AI infrastructure for 3 industries, for the cloud, for enterprise IT, and for robotics.
Well, in the end, that's the world.
We're going to be the foundation for
the world.
The world, hopefully, yeah.
One company?
Oh, we have
years ahead?
We have tons of partners. Look at us. Just about every company in the world's, just about every company in every industry is here. It's incredible. We have car companies, healthcare companies. Of course, the entire computer industry is here.
Okay.
It has one version that sits in the computer, inside the robot. But don't forget, there's a data center, a whole AI infrastructure, supercomputers, teaching the AI to run on this computer, to do its job, do its tasks. And so the AI that's in the data center is gigantic, and you see these systems behind us. That all these systems is what it's going to take to develop the software that runs on a chip like this inside the robot. And so the robot is actually the end. That's right. The end. The beginning is all of this.
Well, okay, I'm thinking about a world where it feels just between this year and last year, the future is coming to the present. They are converging right now, right here.
And
the future
super
and the
fast.
present.
And super fast.
Super fast.
And super fast. Look, a year ago, we were talking about generative AI, where AI was able to produce text, summarize documents.
Right. Dynamite.
Create images, all that stuff. That was fantastic. Last year was all about generative AI. All of a sudden, here we are, 1 year later, everything is about reasoning, solving problems. AI is doing math, solving geometry, And so they're reasoning. And this reasoning capability, as it applies to robots, is you give a robot a job, a task, and it's got to reason, okay, what do I pick up first? Right. What do I maneuver it around? What do I do next? Maybe open a drawer. And how do I put this in? Should I stand it up or lay it on the side? It's got to reason about that.
Can it make the bed?
Well, sure. It's going to reason. You said make the bed. And so it's going to say, okay, make the bed. What does that mean? Break it down step by step by step.
The development of AI necessitates the acquisition of foundational knowledge, upon which problem-solving and reasoning abilities can be built. Current AI is evolving rapidly, acquiring the capacity to solve numerous problems and prove logical statements. It is crucial for nations to invest in AI and build robust technological infrastructure. The United States, in particular, should focus on setting technological standards and fostering advanced development. AI is becoming a fundamental technology in fields like cloud computing, enterprise IT, and robotics, demanding infrastructure development in these areas. AI is expected to continue evolving to meet the growing demand for its capabilities.